Hi air signs, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those cross-watching, welcome to your Tarot Love Messages. Today we're going to take a look at and see what will happen between the two of you next time you see each other. This is going to be a general reading. There's also going to be a part 2 to this reading, guys, and in part 2 of the reading we're going to explore the messages in a little bit more detail. It'll be a continuation on the first reading, but we'll also take a look and explore whether or not this connection has a future, and if so, what will it be like? So part 2 is going to be made available via the extension link below. For those of you interested in a personalized reading, feel free to reach out and inquire. My email address is also going to be listed below. Okay, so, wow. This is someone who has walked away from you, or whom you've walked away from this person. This is a connection that feels like it's ended. It feels like the two of you are disconnected from one another, or you're in a discord of some sort. The two of you may not necessarily be communicating. There's a lot happening with this connection. Okay, for some of you it feels like you have gone quite some time without seeing this individual. So the next time you see them, it feels like your energies are reuniting after quite some time. I'm getting travel is involved here. For some of you, this is a long distance relationship, a long distance connection where this person may live across foreign shores. You might live, into different cities, states, even countries, and the two of you have been doing long distance. Maybe this person has been doing a lot of traveling. I feel like there's been a lot of movement around you or around this person in a physical sense. So this person has been, maybe they travel a lot for work, or since the two of you have been separated or you've been apart from one another, they potentially could be distracting themselves, and that might mean, because of this movement, I see their energy moving quite a lot. So they might be going out and meeting a lot of different people, or really occupying themselves and trying to keep them busy as a means to distract themselves emotionally from what's really going on internally. With this person, I feel like they've been trying to escape or avoid some sort of emotional problem, and it's like they're trying to run away from themselves. A part of them not communicating with you or not speaking with you is because of that, because communicating with you wouldn't have to mean they have to confront some sort of pain, confront some sort of emotional problem or situation of some sort. So it's definitely a sense of escapism, a sense of abandoning the problem. Okay, it hasn't been an easy journey, right? It hasn't been an easy journey for the two of you, but it feels like instead of, someone walked away here from a disappointing situation. I don't know if it was you that did the walking away, if it was this person here, but it feels like the connection once brought you so much happiness, now brings you a lot of pain, a lot of sadness. I can see there's a lot of challenges that the two of you have gone through. I can see that, at times it's been very disappointing, heartbreaking, hurtful. There might have been betrayal, rejection, emotional anguish, all sorts of emotions, bitterness, sadness. I feel like next time you see this person, and there will be contact, there will be communication, especially for those of you that are doing long distance. You will hear from this individual, but I'm also seeing that you will see them in flesh. So it's likely that they may travel here, okay, to see you, to see you face to face. Even though these two figures have their back turned towards us, how I interpret this is that this person wants to turn their back on not this relationship, but turn their back on, like, move forward, close the chapter, like move on from some sort of emotional problem. Or it does feel like at first it's them escaping, trying to escape the problem, avoid the problem, but now it feels like this person has, during this no contact, no communication, this person has been going through a lot. That they have been trying to distract themselves, especially at the beginning, but when it comes down to it, I do feel like this is someone who's going to, sit with their pain. This is someone who's going to confront their issues, and this is someone who's going to confront their pain head on. Okay, so yeah, at first, when the two of you have broken up or stopped communicating, stopped contacting one another, it's important for you to know if you've walked away from this person has, I'm picking up in their energy, it's really hurt them, and they felt very abandoned and they felt very rejected. Now, you might not have intended for that to come across that way. You didn't intentionally abandon or reject them. You felt like you had to walk away from the situation because it was causing you more pain than happiness, but that's not how this person interpreted. They felt like you walked away from them. They felt like you turned their back on them in the situation. So they're kind of still reeling in that energy. They still feel very hurt, very betrayed, very abandoned. They are then turning to all sources of distraction, like meeting new people, adding lots of new people on social media, trying to keep their mind off you. But obviously their mind keeps circling back to you and what the two of you had, because what the two of you had was something special. Was there complexities? Was there intricacies, difficulties and challenges? Yeah, but hey, all relationships have that. Happiness is a balance of ups and downs, and it's how you navigate that balance. That ensures a happily ever after ending. So right now it feels like this person has behavioral or emotional patterns that are self-sabotaging, and instead of dealing with the problem they walk away. But now that they don't have you, what they do have is all the time in the world to think about things. And yes, they're keeping themselves distracted, but they couldn't possibly distract themselves 24 hours 7 days a week, right? At nights is when it gets really difficult for them because they're alone with their thoughts, right? When their head hits the pillow at night, they start thinking about all sorts of things. They start thinking about what they did wrong, what went wrong in this connection. I am seeing, because you've come up as the Three of Swords and the Six of Swords, I am seeing that they've caused you a lot of distress. They may have caused you a lot of pain. They may have broken your heart, maybe even cheated on you, or you felt as though they turned their back away on this connection, and then you had no choice but to walk away, because walking away was hard, but staying in a connection that threatened your peace of mind and brought you so much emotional distress was going to be harder still. This person wants to communicate, they want to talk. So next time you see them, I feel like it's not going to be face to face, but I think it's going to be digital communication. They might call you or they might text you to set up a meeting. It's very likely that some of you as well might see this person face to face. But I feel like that's going to happen after an important conversation. I don't know if you're the one that's reaching out to this person and you're the one that's, you want to talk and you really want to talk. Like there's this air of transparency and there's this air of clarity. Like you're not holding back, okay? You're not mincing your words. You're not holding back. You really want to, get it off your chest. You really want to tell them what's going on with you and what you think of them. Like it just feels like you're not beating around the bush. You're assuming the King of Swords energy. You're not weaponizing your words intentionally. It just feels like and it's not you're being blunt, but let's just put it this way. You're not sugarcoating anything, okay? You want to be very direct and you want to be very transparent with them. They're going to feed off that energy. I feel like this person is responding. So it's going to be a difficult conversation in a sense where it feels like neither of you, it's not like you're being snarky, but what it feels like to me is that this person is So you're wanting the truth, you're wanting clarity, they're going to give you that, even if it's going to hurt you. Okay, so this is what I mean, they're feeding off that energy. So you're coming in with this energy where, you know, even if they reach out to you first, a lot of you are like, okay, well, I don't want to communicate until you speak the truth, or I got nothing to say to you if it's not the truth. You know what I mean? It's that kind of energy. And so this person is coming in with the truth. They've got something to tell you that I feel like is going to hurt you, but it's a truth and you deserve to know the truth. I also feel like this person wants to move forward here. So if you've had a fallout or a disagreement, look, this person has patterns. I'm seeing paradigms of patterns in their behavior which have hindered this connection and which does come across as self-sabotaging. So this person knows that they need to work on themselves. Part of the conversation is going to be them telling you that they want to work on themselves, they want to improve themselves, for you, and for this connection. But another part of this conversation is them wanting to move things forward. So they don't want to dwell on what's happened in the past, because the two of you have spent, you know, enough time doing that. It feels like this person really wants to make things right. This person feels as though, I mean, you and them have gone through so much together, and it feels like the next time you see each other has been a long time. So there's been quite some time in between your last encounter with this person and your next encounter. This is why I've mentioned at the start of the reading, it feels more like a reunion than anything else. There is going to be movement, okay? I feel like someone is moving forward here. The big question is, are the two of you moving forward together, or are the two of you moving on from this? Okay, you're going to close the chapter on this and you're moving forward, heading off in separate directions. We're going to explore that in part 2 of the reading. We're also going to explore, you know, what exactly is the meaning behind the Wheel of Fortune here. Why has this come up? Because it is a fate, it is a destiny, it is a soulmate card. Is this person your destiny? Is the destiny of this connection, has it been fully fulfilled and realized, or the two of you have unfinished business? Okay, so follow me to part 2 of the reading, and that's going to be made available via the extension link below. I just want to thank you guys for your time, your energy, your attention, and your support. For those of you that haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. And please also share your support by liking, sharing, or subscribing. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.